Going on, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, y'all been sending me this story and sending me this story and sending me this story, so I'm gonna do it. This story right here, and y'all already know about it, is about a high school called Baraboo High School in Wisconsin. Once I said that, y'all should already know what I'm talking about, in which a father of a graduating senior who was a girl rushed the stage, ran up on a superintendent who was a black guy, and he's a superintendent. His name is Rainey Briggs. Shout out Rainey Briggs. And the father, who's a white guy, his name is Matthew Eddy. He came up, didn't want his daughter to shake, the superintendent's hand. He was in line with the rest of the staff, some of the staff. The father, Mr. Eddy, rushes the stage, pushes him to the side, don't want him to touch his daughter's hand. People are making a big thing out of it. And a lot of these videos, they didn't cut the comments off, so I don't know if they'll cut the comments off on this video as well. Which I hate when they do that, but people are making it a racial issue, going crazy, saying what they got to say, and it's how they feel. I mean, me personally, I'll get into how I feel about the situation, but we all can agree in unison. The father was a douchebag. As of late, Mr. Rainey has been making interviews and saying the same thing in his defense of, giving his side of the story. And I got to be honest, man. I respect Rainey Briggs, the superintendent. And I'll explain to you later. But first, I'm going to show you a series of videos. First video, in case you people have been under a rock, I'll show you the original video of what happened. Let's take a look at that first, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Oh,
You're not.
excuse me.
That's my
Where's
daughter.
Brendan?
Man, you better
Where's
go,
Brendan?
man.
Where's
Get away from me, bro.
No, don't.
Hey, you need to go. Hey.
What should have been a handshake and a smile turned to pushing and shoving. At Baraboo High School's May 31st graduation. This video, broadcast online and on TV, shows Matthew Eddy, pictured here in white, push Superintendent Rainey Briggs before Briggs could shake the hand of Eddy's daughter.
You better get up off
Where's
me,
Brendan?
man.
The confrontation led to a misdemeanor charge against Eddy. According to the complaint, Eddy told Superintendent Briggs he, quote, was not going to touch his expletive child. Superintendent Briggs told investigators he, quote, feared for his safety and, quote, felt a level of fear and anxiety that someone else was going to come after him for the rest of the graduation.
You're not.
Excuse me.
That's my daughter.
Where's Brendan?
Man, you better get up
Where's
off me,
Brendan?
man.
Eddy told investigators he pushed the superintendent away from his daughter because he thought Briggs treated her unfairly when she got in trouble at school. Some online calling the behavior racist, as Briggs is black and Eddy is white. Representative Francesca Hong from Madison taking to X, writing, quote, no one should have to endure this type of gross and racist conduct. The district, in a statement, not addressing the accusations of racism, but saying it is, quote, taking this incident very seriously and working closely with local law enforcement to ensure a thorough investigation. Superintendent Briggs filed a temporary restraining order against Eddy in Dane County Court. Briggs, Eddy, and multiple Baraboo School Board members all declined or didn't answer our request for comment tonight. In the newsroom, Emily Pofall, WISN 12 News.
Guys, that's the initial video that caused the controversy. And from a standpoint of looking through it with conditioned glasses, a lot of people was up in arms. Oh, it was racism. Oh, Whitey's at it again. America's still the same. People saying all kind of crazy comments so bad that they cut the comments off on a lot of these videos. A lot of YouTubers on here, and we know who they are, took this and ran with it. I want to show you what the superintendent said in a news article. I mean, in a video, right? He just recently spoke. That's why it's coming back up. And he gave his side of the story. I'm gonna play what he said, and then I'm gonna play what happened when they snatched this dumbass dad up, Matthew Eddy, and took him in the back and questioned him like, what the hell, before they charged him. Here's the superintendent, and I'll tell you why I respect him in a second. Check it out.
This is the now viral video of the moment a Baraboo parent rushed the stage at the high school's graduation. He pushed the superintendent, seemingly to stop his daughter from shaking hands with him. Our Braden Ross just sat down with the superintendent, Dr. Rainey Briggs, in his first local interview since the incident. Braden, what's his perspective?
Yeah, well, that video from the graduation went viral online, even picked up by international tabloids like the Daily Mail and TMZ. But now in his first local interview since the incident, Dr. Briggs is giving us an inside look at how he felt on that stage.
In that moment, I'm kind of like, well, is this a photographer? But as he descended upon me, you know, I'm kind of like, oh man, what is he doing? And as he approached me, he says, no, you're not. And at that point, I'm still not, you know, understanding what he's referring to. And then as we got back further on the stage, he said, you're not touching my effing daughter.
Now, Dr. Briggs first took on the role of Baraboo superintendent in 2021. Just 3 years before that, the district had been launched into controversy again after a photo of a Baraboo high school students doing a Nazi salute went viral. This incident has shown another negative spotlight on the district, but Briggs says he wants to change that narrative. Now you can hear what he said about that in my full interview with him this Sunday morning at 10:30 on For the Record.
Braden Ross reporting. Braden, thank you.
All right, guys. That's what Mr. Rainey said, and I give him a salute. Hella respect. You can tell that's an intelligent man. He's comfortable in his position and in his life. He said, I got another article where it has a whole article where they interviewed him for, I think, 5 minutes. And he said he didn't think racism, it was racism. Basically, that's what he said. And I agree with him. See, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. A lot of people got triggered. That's one of the reasons why I do a lot of these videos and say a lot of the stuff I say, because a triggered person is a dangerous person. And I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about everybody. If you are triggered easily from what you see without like a thought, you're gonna be knocked right out of this thing. When it's coming, because something's coming. I'm telling you, it's the poison's in society now. You're going to be knocked right out of this. And I want y'all to hear me. People went crazy when they saw that. Oh, didn't want to shake the black man's hand. Oh, push him off stage. Oh, my God. Oh, it's racism. It's racism. If you are easily triggered, and I'm just telling you, if you're easily triggered out there, and I want everybody to listen to me, if you are easily triggered to where your emotions can be pulled in any direction from somebody showing you something without explanation, you are that much closer to being controlled. If they can control your emotions out here, they can control your what? Actions. That's real. I go through life. I don't look through rose-colored glasses. I look at everything and I give my honest opinion of stuff. And it don't matter what other people think. So I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people out here want to scream racism and all this other stuff, right? And you'll see what this whole thing was about. And when you didn't say that, they got mad at you. How could you not say that? You a sellout. Oh, you're a traitor. Oh, you didn't see? Are you blind? No. But a lot of y'all are out there. Now, it did look messed up. Now, it didn't have, and if it didn't have no explanation, you could think what you want. But there are people still out there now that are still claiming racism. There are a lot of people out here that like to play the victim. That us versus them dynamic is what a lot of people profit from. Only a certain low-level mindset fights over color and argues and debates over that. And I want you to understand that. Remember, I was young too. And I thought I knew the sum total not. I thought black people people was being victimized and everybody hated them. Everybody hated us. Everybody just hated me. You go back and you really slow down and think about it. Don't let yourself be triggered. Guy said, I don't even know him. If he came in the room, I wouldn't even know who he was. This ain't a race thing. It was a respect thing. And the father was an asshole, and I'm about to tear his ass up. Let's go to what he said when they took him in that room. The police pulled him off the stage and took him in the back room and sat him down like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Not only did this guy make a fool of himself, he embarrassed his daughter on one of the biggest days of her young life, her graduation, when she ain't got to go to high school no more. And he need to be ashamed of his fucking self. Pay attention to this. Check this out. This is the dumbass dad.
Yeah, Patrick, that father's Matthew Eddy. When you see him walk into this office here, that's in the same building where that interruption happened. It's just seconds after he jumped on stage and pushed the superintendent at the graduation. Tonight, we'll take you inside that room as he makes his first statement to police.
I don't want him to be able to shake her.
Matthew Eddy, in his own words. That's him in a corner talking to a police officer seconds after he stormed the stage at the Baraboo High School graduation May 31st.
You're not.
Excuse me.
That's my
Where's
Dude,
Brendan?
man, you better get up
Where's
off me,
Brendan?
man.
Where's
Get away from me, bro.
No, don't. Hey.
After the interruption in that office, Eddy offered this explanation.
To block him from shaking my daughter's hand after the that she had to go through. That's it. I didn't touch him till he touched me.
But the video clearly shows Eddy is the one who initiates physical contact with Baraboo Superintendent Dr. Rainey Briggs. A district administrator asks why.
I'm not aware of allegations of Dr. Briggs doing anything to your daughter specifically. No, it wasn't him specifically.
Eddy expressed anger over what he took as a slight against his daughter during a previous meeting he had with district officials and claims that led to the confrontation on stage.
I want him to be able to shake her hand because he does not deserve it from her.
And Eddy did not specify the specific incident that led to that previous meeting he was upset over. Court records, meanwhile, show he now has a lawyer. I reached out to the lawyer listed in court records, but did not get a response. Eddy is due in court not until August, Patrick.
All right, you've seen the dad, right? Douchebag, dumbass. This guy right here to me comes off as a bitch, and I'm gonna tell you why. He tried to issue an apology through his lawyer. Why you ain't go? You ran up there and stepped to that man, Mr. Rainey Briggs, yourself, because you felt as though you was going to defend the honor of your daughter about something that happened a couple years ago that you never forgot. See, it was a thing between men, but really between him, it was issues within himself. It was a disrespect thing. It wasn't no racial thing. It was a disrespect thing. He didn't have enough respect for Mr. Briggs to the point where he wanted to disrespect him in the face of his daughter, pulling him off the side, and so she didn't shake his hand, to single him out and embarrass him in front of all them students. And it backfired. You look like an idiot in front of your own peers and people. You look stupid. And they let you know you look stupid. They clapped and applauded for her. Keep your head up. Don't worry about your douchebag dad. They took him outside. People clapped. They supported her. You embarrassed your own child. And what you did was unforgivable. And I know she'll never forget about that. You think she had a problem with that man when she was going up there to shake his hand? You think she gave a damn? No, she was getting a diploma. She ain't gonna say no more. Should have let it be. You turning it into a whole big fiasco of an issue you had with him because you felt as though your daughter was treated unfairly from something else back in the day. Now, according to whatever news outlet you listen to, he said he was mad because she got punished more severely than those that was doing the same punishment to her. It was a bullying type thing. So I guess somebody bullied her and they got in trouble, and then like she went and bullied somebody else and they gave her a more effective fine. So he felt as though, because she faced expulsion, so it had to be something big, he felt as though his daughter was done wrong. So he had to go up there as a father to go and put his hands on another man, not knowing he could have got mollywopped at any damn second. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. I don't want you to touch my fucking daughter. So basically, in a nutshell, basically what he was saying was this, and this is what I caught. You stand over here until she passes, and then you can go back over there when I say, I'd have fucked him up. But see, that's why I say I respect this guy, Rainey Briggs, superintendent, because he handled it with class. He told her, hey, man, get off me. Because, I mean, he tried to create distance, but he pushed him to the side. He had America watching. He could have shit. Yeah, it was racist and they did me dirty. He could have played that victim role, but he didn't. He didn't. He a man. He's standing on his own. He told it exactly like it was. Didn't lie. Didn't say nothing to make it sway towards him to believe what he said and make him look like victim. Why? Because the tape don't lie. The tape don't lie. And this guy right here, Matthew Eddy, is an asshole. And people like that don't care that they assholes. Even right now, with this being circulated around, he still think he's right. We know a lot of people like that still think they right. Can't tell them no wrong, even though they caught on video looking stupid as hell. It's just how some people are. I don't know what this girl's, his daughter's next move is in life, but with a father like this, man, the less he know, better off y'all relationship would be. That was corny as hell to me. When I first seen it, I was like, I'll wait around and see what this is about. And a couple of days ago, it came back, it came out that it wasn't really about race. It was just about respect. He didn't feel as though he was his daughter, him and his daughter was respected in a verdict that Mr. Briggs made against the judgment call against them a couple years ago. People are bringing up the incident in 2018 when they did the Nazi salute or whatever. They were all boys doing that. And I don't know what happened with that story. They just showed that one part. But it brings back like, oh, this place has a history of doing like racial type thing. People took it and ran with it. Some people that was in that damn video now from 2018 is what, 24, 25 years old? They grown ass men. They probably sit back laughing at that shit. The high school seniors, idiots. We all was stupid. But I mean, what they did is no excuse for it, but I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with this right here, I think Mr. Briggs did the right thing. And I respect him. You know what I mean? He was standing up and he said it like it was. He ain't lie or nothing. But on the other hand, what your boy do? See, because the thing is this, when you get all pumped up to do something and you go do it and your emotions is running you and stuff, when it come down and you don't get the respect and admiration you thought you was going to get by people around you that saw that action, now you look stupid. Can't backpedal because you're already at the cliff, about to fall to get on doom. What he said, y'all? I didn't touch him. He touched me. Motherfucker, the camera showed you grabbed the man and usher him off the damn to the side. Embarrassing. He made himself look stupid. He thought he was striking a blow and making himself look like a respectable dad. And the video did go viral, but it went viral in the wrong way. And now your stupid ass is up there looking stupid. In closing, let me say this to y'all, man. There is racism out here. There are racist people. But everybody, the white ain't racist. They not. And I'm not going to fall into that bullshit. On my channel, I try to speak the truth and speak according to life experiences I went through. Everybody's road is different. I'm not going to sit up here and shit on somebody that ain't got nothing to do with a separate incident because of the color of their skin. We do that a lot to each other. This shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. This guy right here showed what he was. An asshole. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? People are still going to say what they want to say. People want to have a mindset. And people want to feel a certain way they want to feel. Let them do what they do. It's not my job to try to change somebody. It's just, on my channel, I try to give you something to think about. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It ended well, in my opinion, because this guy is getting outed as the dumbass that he is, and he should be. And like I said, Mr. Briggs, I give him respect. He said what he had to say, and he was classy about it. See you in the next video. Take care. Remember, stop being triggered. They can control your mind and how you feel emotionally. They can control your actions. Thanks for listening.